Ever had that feeling like someone's radar is beeping every time you walk into a room? Well, what if I told you it might not be your charisma, but your charm? Yes, we're talking about the undercover signs that girls think you're easy on the eyes, like a secret handshake that only the observant catch wind of. Forget the obvious catcalls or over-the-top flattery. We're diving into the realm of subtle gestures and silent nods that might just make you blush or clueless. So grab your detective hat and get ready for some unexpected clues, because the Women's Secret Society of He's Cute is about to spill the beans, one wink and hair flip at a time. Let's decode the signs that suggest you're more than just a pretty face. Number 1. Extended gaze. Ah, the extended gaze, a classic move in the silent symphony of attraction. Picture this. You're going about your day, minding your business, when suddenly you catch someone's eyes lingering on you a tad longer than expected. It's that split second where time seems to stretch, and you start wondering if there's something stuck on your face or if you accidentally grew a second head overnight. But fear not, my friend, because that lingering gaze might just be the ultimate compliment. You see, maintaining eye contact beyond the polite duration isn't just about being polite. It's like a magnetic pull of interest. It's the unspoken acknowledgement that there's something captivating about you, something that makes her want to press pause on the chaos of the world and take a closer look. So, next time you catch someone stealing glances or holding your gaze a beat longer, embrace it. Take it as a little ego boost from the universe, a silent nod that says, "Hey, you're more intriguing than the latest Netflix series." Because in the game of attraction, sometimes all it takes is a lingering look to ignite a spark. Number 2. Trying to stand out. The subtle art of standing out in a crowd, the Olympic sport of catching someone's eye without looking like you're trying too hard. It's like watching a lioness gracefully maneuver through a pack of gazelles. Except in this scenario, you're the unsuspecting prey in the best possible way. Imagine this. You're at a gathering, surrounded by chatter and clinking glasses, when suddenly someone starts to shine a little brighter in your peripheral vision. Maybe they tell a witty joke that's a bit louder than necessary, or they strategically position themselves in your line of sight like a well-placed advertisement. Now, don't be fooled. This isn't just a case of random attention-seeking. No, my friend, this is the subtle dance of attraction unfolding before your very eyes. When someone goes the extra mile to stand out in your presence, it's like a neon sign blinking, "Notice me," in the universal language of flirtation. Number 3. Taking photos together. Ah, the timeless art of the joint selfie, the modern-day equivalent of carving your initials into a digital tree of memories. Picture this. You're enjoying a casual outing, and suddenly, like a ninja photographer, she suggests, "Hey, let's take a photo together." It's like being invited to star in a spontaneous, impromptu photo shoot without signing a modeling contract. Now, let's decode this subtle maneuver, shall we? When someone proposes a photo op with you, it's more than just capturing a Kodak moment. It's about weaving you into the fabric of their memories. It's like saying, "Hey, I want to freeze this moment in time with you by my side." And let's not overlook the strategic implications here. A shared photo is the ultimate social currency, a visual declaration of, yes, we exist in each other's orbits. It's like planting a flag in the vast landscape of social media, marking the moment and saying, "Look, world, here's someone worth smiling next to." So, when the camera lens turns towards you in a joint selfie proposal, embrace it with open arms, literally for the best angle. Take it as a nod to your undeniable photogenic charm and magnetic presence. After all, why wouldn't want to be the co-star in her visual story? So strike a pose, flash that winning smile, and enjoy being the muse in her gallery of shared memories. Now, gentlemen, before we go further, if you're enjoying diving into the intriguing world of attraction and decoding the secret signs, why not consider subscribing to our channel? Stay tuned for more insightful content that's both captivating and soul-pleasing. Hit that subscribe button if you're ready to explore more about relationships, human connections, and the mysteries of the heart. Join our community of synergized, curious minds, and let's continue this journey together. Now, let's continue the video, shall we? Number 4. Twirling her hair. Ah, the classic hair twirl, a subconscious flirtation tactic that's as old as time, or at least as old as hair itself. Imagine this. You're engaging in conversation, and suddenly her fingers start a delicate dance with her locks, as if they're engaged in a secret tango. It's like watching a silent movie where her hair becomes the star of the show, and you're the intrigued audience. Now, let's unravel this follicle fascination, shall we? When a woman twirls or plays with her hair around you, it's not just a random grooming habit, it's a telltale sign of nerves tinged with attraction. It's like her body's way of saying, "Oops, I'm a bit flustered because you're making my heart skip a beat." And let's be real, hair is personal. It's her crown of glory, her mane of mystery, so when she starts using it as a prop in your presence, it's like a non-verbal invitation to pay attention. It's the equivalent of waving a tiny flag that says, "I'm here, and you've got my attention." So when next you witness this subtle hair ballet, take it as a nod to your captivating presence. After all, not everyone gets to witness such an intimate display of nerves and attraction. It's like a backstage pass to the theater of human connection where even the smallest gestures speak volumes. So enjoy the show and revel in the knowledge that you've got her heartstrings, or rather hair strands, in a delightful twist. Number 5. Laughing at everything you say. Yes, the magical laughter symphony where every joke, no matter how mediocre, is met with a chorus of giggles and guffaws. Picture this. You unleash a mildly amusing quip, and suddenly she's doubled over in laughter, as if you've just delivered the punchline of the century. It's like having your own personal laugh track, and you're the unwitting comedian. Now let's dissect this phenomenon with surgical precision. When she laughs at everything you say, even the jokes that barely deserve a chuckle, it's not just about humor, it's about connection. It's her way of saying, "I'm tuned into your wavelength, and I'm enjoying the ride." And let's face it, laughter is contagious. When someone finds joy in your words, it's like sprinkling a little extra seasoning on the conversation. It's the universal language of rapport, where laughter becomes the glue that binds two souls in a moment of shared amusement. So, don't underestimate the power of her laughter. It's not just about boosting your ego, though it certainly does wonders in that department. It's about forging a genuine connection through the sheer joy of banter. So keep those jokes coming, bask in the sound of her laughter, and revel in the delightful knowledge that you've got her smiling, not just at your jokes, but at you. After all, who can resist someone who brings a little sunshine into their day with every witty remark? Number 6. Asking about your availability. Ah, the subtle detective work of relationship status inquiries, the not-so-subtle way of saying, "So are you single or what?" Imagine this. You're engaging in casual conversation and suddenly she drops the relationship status bomb, like a secret agent probing for intel. It's like being under interrogation, but with a flirty twist. Now let's unravel this curious inquiry, shall we? When she starts asking about your availability or relationship plans, it's not just idle curiosity, it's a bold declaration of interest. It's her way of subtly assessing whether you're fair game in the grand game of romantic roulette. And let's be honest, relationship talk isn't exactly small talk. When someone delves into your dating life, it's like they've upgraded from casual observer to potential player in your romantic storyline. It's the equivalent of throwing down the gauntlet and saying, "I'm interested and I want to know where I stand." So next time you find yourself under the relationship status spotlight, take it as a compliment wrapped in intrigue. It's a nod to your allure and magnetic presence, prompting her to dig deeper into the mysteries of your romantic landscape. After all, who wouldn't want to know if there's a chance to step into the spotlight as the leading lady in your life? So, embrace the curiosity, keep the suspense alive, and revel in the knowledge that you've piqued her interest beyond simple small talk. Number 7. Noticing small details. Ah, the Sherlock Holmes of romantic interest. The one who not only listens but memorizes the details like a star student preparing for an exam. Picture this. You casually mention a favorite book or a quirky hobby in passing, and suddenly she's referencing it weeks later, like a master archivist of your personal trivia. Now, let's decode this impressive memory feat, shall we? When a woman remembers and brings up small details you mentioned, it's not just a party trick, it's a sign of genuine interest. It's her way of showing that you've made an impression, that your words have left a lasting mark in her mental scrapbook. And let's give credit where it's due. Remembering details isn't easy. It's like navigating a maze of information overload, and yet she effortlessly plucks out those nuggets of your life story to weave into conversation. It's the ultimate gesture of connection where every detail becomes a thread in the tapestry of your budding relationship. So when she surprises you with a callback to that obscure movie you briefly mentioned, or brings up your favorite dessert out of the blue, take it as a soul-pleasing nod to your significance in her world. It's like receiving a personalized gift of attention and appreciation, custom-tailored to showcase your unique charm. So cherish those small details like hidden treasures, knowing that each one is a breadcrumb leading to deeper connection and understanding. After all, who wouldn't be flattered by the sheer effort and attention it takes to turn passing remarks into cherished memories? So, keep sharing those anecdotes and revel in the delightful dance of reciprocity where every detail becomes a stepping stone towards something meaningful. Until next time, gentlemen, stay soulfully synergized.